Black Protestants and white or other race churches more likely to identify as Republican. Black Americans are a strongly Democratic group. More than 8 in 10 black adults, 84%, identify with or lean toward the Democratic Party, while just 10% identify with or lean toward the Republican Party. Another 5% do not identify with or lean toward either political party or did not answer the question. The survey was conducted in early 2020 prior to the presidential election, though black Americans have long been a staunchly Democratic group. At least 8 in 10 black Protestant, Catholic, and religiously unaffiliated adults identify as Democrats. Black Protestants who attend a white or other race church, 20%, are somewhat more likely than those attending black, 7%, or multiracial, 12%, churches to identify as Republicans or lean toward the GOP, though the clear majority in this group also prefers the Democratic Party, 74%. While those who identify with other Christian faiths, mostly Jehovah's Witnesses, are more likely to lean toward the Democratic Party than the Republican Party, 58% versus 10%. A sizable share leans toward neither party, 32%, which may reflect the fact that Jehovah's Witnesses are taught to remain politically neutral for religious reasons. The survey finds no link between black Americans' levels of religious commitment and partisanship. Roughly 8 in 10 black adults who attend religious services weekly identify with the Democratic Party, 81%, as do 84% of those who seldom or never attend religious services. This is in sharp contrast to white Americans, among whom there is a strong connection between religiousness and partisanship. Support for the Republican Party is nearly 30 points higher among white adults who attend religious services weekly, 73%, than it is among those who seldom or never attend religious services, 46%. Large majority of black adults think criminal justice system needs major changes or needs to be completely rebuilt. Very few black adults say they are satisfied with the U.S. criminal justice system. Nearly 9 in 10 say the criminal justice system either needs major changes, 53%, or needs to be completely rebuilt, 36%. Only 2% of black adults say the criminal justice system does not need any changes, and 9% say it needs minor changes. Black religious knowns, 41%, and Protestants, 35%, are more likely than black Catholics, 25%, to say the criminal justice system needs a complete overhaul, but all of these groups agree that significant changes are needed. Among black Protestants, those who attend a white or other race church are less likely than those who go to black or multiracial churches, and those who rarely or never attend church, to say the criminal justice system needs to be completely rebuilt. Among black Americans and Gen Z, 38% say the criminal justice system needs to be completely rebuilt, compared with 30% of baby boomers and 24% of those in the silent generation. That said, majorities across all age cohorts agree that significant change is needed. Like black Americans, most U.S. adults in the general population think the country's criminal justice system needs significant reform. However, black Americans are about twice as likely as the public overall to say the criminal justice system needs to be completely rebuilt, 36% versus 18%. Black adults more likely than U.S. public as a whole to say immigrants strengthen America. Black adults tend to believe that immigrants strengthen U.S. society. About 8 in 10, 79%, say that immigrants strengthen our country because of their hard work and talents, while far fewer, 18%, say immigrants are a burden on the U.S. because they take our jobs, housing, and health care. Slightly larger share of black Catholics, 86%, and Protestants, 78%, or religiously unaffiliated adults, 78%, say immigrants strengthen the U.S., but majorities of all religious groups, including other Christians, 74%, and members of non-Christian faiths, 78%, share this view. The largest differences on views toward immigration are between U.S.-born black adults, among whom 77% believe immigrants strengthen the country, and black Americans born in Africa or Caribbean, 95% and 96% respectively. Black Americans are somewhat more likely than the U.S. general public as a whole to say immigrants benefit society, though the balance of opinion among Americans overall is in the same direction. 2/3 of U.S. adults think immigrants strengthen society because of their hard work and talents, while 30% say immigrants are a burden. Abortion. Nearly 7 in 10 black Americans say that abortion should be legal in all or most cases. A smaller share, about 3 in 10, say that abortion should be mostly or entirely illegal. Opposition to abortion is somewhat higher among Black Christians than among the religiously unaffiliated. About 3 in 10 Protestants and Catholics say that abortion should be illegal in all or most circumstances, compared with 18% of the religiously unaffiliated who say this. And Black Protestants who attend white or other race churches are somewhat more opposed to abortion than those who attend Black churches. Among Black adults who identify with a religion, those who say opposing abortion is an essential part of their faith are less likely to support legal abortion than those who do not place such high importance on this issue. The religious duty to oppose abortion does not necessarily translate into a belief that abortion should be legal. For instance, 7 in 10 of those who say opposing abortion is essential to their faith say that abortion should be illegal in all 35% or most 35% cases, while 28% say it should be legal in all or most cases. Among those who say opposing abortion is important but not essential to their religious identity, most say it should be legal in all 19% or most 48% cases.